Hey, it's Tashaka Armstrong, and welcome to the next edition of Tech for the Rest of Us. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Soul Republic's Trax Air Wireless Bluetooth headphones. Awesomeness. Now, like many of the headphones in this class, the Trax Air are well packaged. The box has a top flap that opens up to actually allow you to look at, ogle the headphones set in their jewel packaging. Let's get right into this with the unboxing. When you slide out the package, you're greeted by the separate A2 sound cups, or the sound engines, and the PowerTrax headband. When you get into the box's compartments, you'll actually find that you have another tray. Let's get into that here. And in this tray, you'll find your actual, let's open this up. I don't know if I'm getting glare off the light, so let's make sure you can actually see it. You've got your manuals, you'll have your single mic sound cable, you actually have a micro USB charging cable. Again, you get two manuals. Well, one's the manual, one's the warranty information and all that. And the soft carrying case. The presentation is very nice. I don't think you're gonna have any buyer's remorse here. The only thing that kind of left me wanting was the soft case. I actually prefer a hard case, and but these appear to be very well made actually. So I don't think that's gonna be a big problem. I don't think tossing them into a bag, into a backpack is gonna be harmful to anything but the actual soft covers on the cans on the Trax Air Wireless after extended daily use. So they take the time to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and judge it. Opening up the Trax Air is a satisfying experience with everything neatly packaged and well presented. Even the fact that you're going to have to assemble your headphones kind of adds an extra air of excitement as you eagerly anticipate playing with what you've just purchased. Soul Republic, as you can see, sent me the red pair of Trax Air headphones, and they look fantastic. If you're all about tech as fashion, then you've come to the right place. Whether you call it style or swag, the vibrant power band for these headphones and the black cans definitely make a statement. They don't look like other headphones which have hinges near the cans. They're kind of sporty. They have a minimalist, almost Art Deco design that looks like they belong next to some hi-fi stereo equipment in a 50s Home of Tomorrow architectural magazine ad. What's unique about these headphones and differentiates them from almost everything else on the market is their level of modularity. When you remove these headphones from the box, they're in pieces, as you can see here. You have to put everything together. As a matter of fact, so let's do that now. We've got the left ear, the left marking demarcation here. So we'll identify the left headphone. So we'll go ahead and slide that into the power band, and I'll go ahead and take this right earpiece and slide that on. All right, so there you go. So everything on the left ear can is actually, it's bare, except for a cable jack at the bottom. But you'll find the volume controls, a power button, a multifunction button, another cable jack on the bottom, and the LED on the right headphone. The multifunction button controls track, skip, play, pause, call, send, end, call waiting, and there's even a volume rocker which allows you to control music volume when you're wireless. The black A2 sound engine cans utilize memory foam for the ear pads and a very comfortable cover over that foam. Since only one of the cans contains a battery, that's where these uniquely designed PowerTrax headband comes into play. The headband actually has a power strip that brings power from the right earpiece over to the left earpiece, so that both the cans on the headband, you can slide them up and down to adjust to fit, and you've got plenty of power track here to actually give you the sound. I found the fit to be quite comfortable for 2 and 3 hour blocks of listening, or 2 and 3 hour blocks of writing with no fatigue on my ears from these on-ear headphones. The top of the PowerTrax actually have a fairly thick piece of padding that helps ensure that everything feels fine on those long hauls. And again, like I said, I was doing 2 or 3 hours of writing, so I was 2 or 3 hours by extension of listening to music. So included in the kit is a single microphone cable. Here's your microphone that allows you to plug these wireless headphones into a sound source should you run out of juice, so that you're never without the ability to listen to your music unless it's your music source that runs out of juice. And we've actually got some solutions for that. I'll put a link to that in the description to some backup batteries and different things you can check out, okay? So there's an interesting backstory when it comes to Soul Republic. Kevin Lee, the son of Monster Cable, founder Noel Lee, left Monster, where he was also an executive, and co-founded Soul Republic. And while Monster is known for kind of high margin products, Soul was started as a line of headphones that would prove more accessible financially. What I find interesting about their beginning is that Kevin is said to be largely responsible for the Beats by Dre line, but I found the Trax Air to be an improvement on the sound produced by similarly priced Beats models. They've continued to be smart in their sound choices. Soul entered the wireless category and not actually having a pedigree in creating Bluetooth products, and that's where Motorola comes in. They've teamed up with them to create the Trax Air wireless headphones, and Motorola's pedigree shows. One of my favorite workout wireless headphones was Motorola's S9s. For Bluetooth earbuds, they were awesome. Well, for headphones in general, actually, the Trax Air sound great. No need to place any qualifier or disclaimer regarding the performance of these headphones, whether wired or wireless. These headphones produce brilliant sound. When you're connected wirelessly, your tunes will be filtered through sound processing via the A2 sound engines. The A2s reproduce rich lows without sacrificing dynamic range or a vibrant stereo image. Though they've amped up the bottom, I find that the mid-ranges and treble don't suffer. Mids are robust and trebles crisp, not muddied or fighting with the bass to be clearly heard. When listening to the 2496 FLAC file of Down by the River to Pray off the Oh Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack, the soundscape was expansive, only complementing the ethereal feel the song envelops you in, thanks to Soren actually for that recommendation over on Google+. On the other end of the spectrum, playing Daft Punk's synth and bass laden Contact in the 2496 FLAC format was equally immersive, reproducing crisp treble while delivering warm and punchy mids and actually a thumping bass. Even when pushing my streamed headphone test playlist, the headphones produced quality sound with great range and an engrossing stereo image. One of my favorite features of the Trax Air wireless headphones is that they can be used as wired headphones as well. Like I stated earlier, this gives you a backup option if the battery dies, which is great that even without the battery-powered sound processing of these A2 engines, when you're wired, the sound the phones produce is still among the best I've listened to in this class. The battery shouldn't be too much of a worry, as it lasts pretty long. Soul Republic says you should get about 15 hours on a charge. I went approximately 5 days before needing to recharge while listening for 2 to 3 hours a day. Speaking of long stretches, these 215 gram, that's about 7.5 ounces, headphones were plenty comfortable with the plush ear cups and minimal, yet sufficient, padding at the top of the headband. One of the great features of the Trax Air wireless headphones actually comes into play when you're not actually listening to music, and that's the ability to enable wideband audio for your mobile devices that support it. Now, I know that has little to do with sound for you, the wearer, but it does affect the sound for whomever you may have on the other end of any calls you may initiate or receive. The right side can comes with 2 microphones for their Crystal Talk technology, which enables pretty clear conversation when you're using the headphones to carry on phone calls. The included wired mic cable has 1 microphone that provided sound quality that was on par with other wired single mic earbuds. Some of the other features which make this kit a standout are its ability to be connected simultaneously to 2 sources, and you can even throw in a standalone MP3 player for 3 without breaking the connection to the previous 2. Soul Republic even boasts that the wireless range of this Bluetooth 3.0 device is 150 feet. In my testing, that depends largely on the device it's connected to, and by extension, of course, the Bluetooth stack. Oddly enough, I had better range when connected to a smartphone than I did when the headphones were connected to my laptop, a mid-2009 MacBook Pro. With the phone, I was able to walk from the master bedroom in the back of my apartment to the kitchen toward the front of the unit without any crackle or distortion. With the laptop connection, I was only able to get about 8 to 10 feet before I encountered breakup. Objectively speaking, the Trax Air aren't the best sounding phones available to buyers in the $200 to $350 range. But out of the current crop of headphones I've been testing, I'd have to say that they're unequivocally the best value on the market. Personally, I think they're the best Bluetooth on-air headphones you can buy right now, and the sound quality is excellent, whether you're roaming free or working with dead batteries wired. If you search around, you can find them for approximately $50 less than the MSRP, and at that price, they're practically a steal. Of the other headphones I've tested, which came close to sounding as good, and the couple that did sound better, I'd buy these as the most versatile option right now. Great sounding audio over Bluetooth isn't easy, and thanks to Motorola, I think Soul Republic nailed it. Thank you for watching. I'm Tashaka Armstrong. Please, if this video's helped you, if you like it, like, subscribe, share it with a buddy, and come hang with us next time on Tech for the Rest of Us.